It's so much better than it ever has been because of these products.
You want something that works, try this.
It could change your life like it changed mine.
Need the 11 blade, but I don't like push and drag. I just kind of push and wiggle here a little bit. See how well these turn out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, see? And it's a little sticky because he's just got an enzyme. Let me see if I can clean that off a little bit. A little bit of a treatment, so it just tends to make the skin a little bit sticky. That's the only issue, so it just gets annoying.
I can't believe how beautifully he cleared up.
I know, right? He's really looks really good. Yes, yes, he's so cute. It's a little kick, isn't it? You get a little kick out of it. See, you just kind of pushing. You push pretty firmly. I probably push. Face a different angle.
Oh, that's
Try
right.
this way. I'll face it this way and I'll just wiggle and push there. See, you have to sometimes get it at a different angle. And I know it's sticky, so when you lift up, it doesn't want to.
Nice.
Looks good though already. There, I think there's a good one. It's just you just see the top of it. I think there's to like charge admission. You'd make so much money just waiting, sitting here waiting. Well, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, you just give up. You go to the next one. You just move around. So we try to stay a little in one area and move around so that we don't, forget anything. Let me show you. I'm going to move you over here and you can try this. So here's some more right here. I've got one of these right here.
So cool.
See, look, there you go. That's a nice one. This one too. Yeah, if you kind of push it. Try to get close to the edge, but then
There you go.
wiggle like even pressure around them.
Mm-hmm. The right one. No, onto the left. So cute.
See, some of these are a little bit tough. Oops.
And that, people, is how you pop the blackheads.
That's right. See how they're underneath there? Sometimes you don't even know that they're there. And he's going to be so nice and clean. Let me see. Let's move around here. So see, a lot of these are little hairs here. I think he still has a lot of them up here. I think we're just not, it's like you have to go. See, there's hidden ones here, right? There's this one. Skin a little bit. There you go. Good. Sometimes you're going to get the ones where it's going to come out the side, like it's not even going to be
Poking out.
Let's see, I think there's a little bit here. That's a good one.
Very
So
good.
I point it to the camera. Let me just get this one right here. And then we're going to move to the eye a little bit. Eyes here. So what is very important with the eyes is that you, and I'll show you, we're going to do the ones a little farther away from the eyes, but we always push away from the eye because we don't want to ever like slip and go towards the eyes, certainly. I'm sure he... So I'm going to turn you this way a little bit. See, so he still has some of this here. Now some of these are harder to get, so like they might not pop out that easy. I'm going to just try one and see. Ooh, that one came out pretty easily. So you see I'm never like going this way.
No.
I'm always Are you enjoying this? Are you okay, right? You just tell me
He
things.
said, get this Dutch woman away from me.
This.
Do you see it?
Yeah. These want to come out up here. Yeah. Just push away. If you need a break, you tell us, okay? Good. Up here. Let me use a tiny, so when I do this, it's like a very, very small nick here. Yeah, I don't want to make it too much. I just want to release it a little bit. There you go. Let's try that now. Okay. Let's push against that one here. Take a little bit. It's kind of coming. Sometimes I can feel it. I can see it kind of stuck under there. It's coming. The side one came on the side too. I think of the one back there too. Did you see that one? Yeah, I think so. Excellent. Yeah, sticky.
You're such a trooper, sir.
He is, isn't he? Ah, see, I just wanted to come at an angle. It's like, oh look, he's got good ones here. I know. Let me just take a couple more. I feel like. Do you get that a lot? People fighting over you like this? Maybe not over pimples, but. Okay, so over here now too. So these are like, whenever I do them, I'm always like pulling away from the eye, you know, because it's a sensitive, so you're always going to kind of pull this way away. Let me do one a little bit here, and then we'll switch to the other side here. You still got some pretty good ones, but you remember that beginning? I mean, so much more. Oh. But it is significant, the improvement here. See, so I use this orbital bone here to...
You have no idea how content I go to sleep tonight.
Right, right. And, you know, she's been watching you from, look at that one.
Yes.
Watching you from like across the world.
You're famous.
She is. You are. You know, if you just say masked man in Amsterdam, you're going to get taken care of.
Yeah.
Over here in general. See, sometimes they're just hitting one, so I just kind of try to push. You see over there? Sorry.
That's good.
Okay, so when people are looking over here, there's some here, and we can take care of those too, but I want to try to get some of the bigger ones. Let's try to go to the other side a little bit, and then we'll clean up some of the smaller ones. Give them a little break on one side. Remember, that's called, like more sun damage is called Farver Rakusho. When we have it in this kind of areas, because it's from sun damage. Usually, for him, I think it's from his job. He used to be exposed to a lot of fuel and things, right? And soot, right. I think. So it probably like got stained and it's got stuck in here. Okay, this side. Can you see over there? Yeah? Okay, so let's see. I think, let me clean it first again, because it was... Let's try a few of those. There you go, good ones. Not satisfied with the dinky ones, but you know, sometimes it's not that relaxed. Yeah, that's a good one, see? There's some good ones right in here. She started to talk to them like we do. The blackhead whisperer. No, it's not. You have to kind of like coax them. Like, don't you feel like you're kind of like, you are kind of like trying to romance them. Romance the blackheads. Like, come on.
I like
Away from them, yeah. That's all. You're doing great. Good.
Yes. My collection.
I love how excited you look. She's like bopping all around. She's like,
you know, when
all
my YouTube channel
happy.
ever fails me, I'm going to
Oh
medical
no,
school.
she learns
I strongly doubt that.
that'll ever
that
fail.
you'll ever fail, yeah. Your channel is amazing.
I know. She watches. She loves you. Her mom loves you. Her
Yes.
mom was trying to
My
figure out
mom
how to create
loves-
something on her.
She
so
was
she
like,
could
can
come
I just
over.
drive by
Oh,
so I could say hello?
Oh.
I love
Tell her to come
it.
by. Tell her to come by. She'll
She's
love
so
to say
cute.
hello, I'm
She's-
sure. I didn't think they'd be naked. It's so superficial though. You see when you're using this at home how little we
So
make
tiny.
it. Okay, we're gonna make the tiniest nick because it doesn't create any damage, and the bigger the nick, the more it could bleed too. And he's not bleeding. Let's try that one again now. Come on, let's go. Come on. There you go.
Satisfying.
Yeah, there's a couple more next to it. Look how clean it looks right there. There. Now they're just coming out like butter. And you always remember there's a person under there. Don't get too caught up in it and forgetting there's somebody there. That's the important piece. See how it over is orbitable? Make sure you don't go. More gentle around the orbital bone. Good. Yeah, a little gentle up here. Yeah, a nice wiggle. That's what you want to do. And if it doesn't make it, you can't force it sometimes. You just have to come back for more. I feel like I need to put a little nick on some of those.
They're cute.
Isn't he so cute? He's the cutest thing ever. There we go. Oh, that was a threesome. I think there's one above, yeah, right there. Maybe below it too. Triangle. Good. Look at that. Look how reddish it looks already. That being red. So see these underneath here? There's some underneath, but see they usually need to have a little nick. But they have to be nicked. Let's see here. Let me see if I can. Look at these right up here too. One of my first girls that worked with me, this was way before we did, I knew that people were into cysts, but she was into them. I didn't know there was a bunch of people like her. We had this big cyst that had turned into abscess on this guy's back. A little pressure on your upper eye here. Come up here. And she pretty much pushed me aside. She was like, I'm taking over. It was so funny. Little did I know that was a little foreshadowing of what was going to happen. Look at these. They just want to come out. Look at those. Look at that one. It's a nice one. Good one. And I'm pushing up against his bone here. There we go. Look at how much better that is already. We need a pimple popping game. Don't we? Like that 3D game? That would be pimple popping. Oh. You gotta dodge this the spray. The squirting cyst.
Dodge the spray.
Or you know the pie in the face game? You have like a cyst in the face. You know what game I'm talking about?
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. Just make sure it's something edible. But yes, this patient is a gem that we found, and we're looking for the next actually, we thought we had a masked woman. There was a woman who came, but they were not blackheads. They were. She had more like little spots on her face from actually a topical medication she was using. So it was a missed call initially, but I got excited. I saw her on a trip. Somebody sent me a picture. I'm like, oh yeah, you better get her number. I'm like, the masked woman. Let's see if there's anything else real good right here. Otherwise, I think we should go back to the forehead and see if there's any last little bit here. And I think we'll have most of it, huh? Look, there's something under there. Let me nick that and we can squeeze it. There's something under here, I think. I hope I can get it here with this nick. Okay. Do you feel? You see that there?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, there you go. I think it's still there, huh? A little bit of the other way, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I'm gonna change positions. No, maybe not. No. That was a missed call by me. Kim's gonna be jealous. You better send her a picture of this.
She's gonna hate me forever.
Oh no, she loves you. That's what's nice about good friends, you know? Good girlfriends.
We support each other.
It's like, I love you. I'm mad that it wasn't me, but I'm still happy you did that. You know? Not so much. Well, look, though. Overall, pretty darn good over here. Pretty darn good. Now let's go back and look at the top here just a little bit. Look, this looks pretty good, too. Sometimes it's hard to tell when there's a... Here, look at these, though. See these? Let me get those. Let me go up here, too. A few more, and then we're good here. You're doing fine, I think, Mr. You're not like raring to go, right? Okay. So you see those ones that I pulled there?
Mm-hmm.
That right there. Yeah, that's a good one. Good. So
There we go.
So you, even when you were a little kid, did you think you liked pimple popping?
I mean, I always pop my own.
How did you find this? You were just going on the internet, or you going on Instagram, and did you Google? Do you usually look up pimples
I
to
think
see?
and I saw like this huge lipoma,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, this is what my life is just.
Really? So you're gonna look at the other side, and then we're gonna do that chic, and I think will be good. It's almost. Oh, I'm sorry, pinches. I'm sorry. These I have to neck because they. She's too cute. I've not seen her this kitty yet. So every time she just doesn't want to sit still. Let's get these.
They're like hidden.
Mm-hmm. They're like in his hair, like stuck in his. But they're big actually, but under here. But you want to continue.
They're like, you can't find us here.
Mm-hmm. See, you talk to them too. They have like little lives. They talk to us. They taunt us.
Your phone.
That's why we don't need to post anything today. I'm afraid they're gonna show up here. They're gonna be knocking on our door. Going, where are they? We know they're in the back room somewhere.
One of them will be my mother.
Yeah. She's already seen all the stuff today, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure she's watched everything already.
I love it.
Yeah.
That looks good. Like we got rid of them. I do believe. I mean, there's a couple little, but they're small. Okay, let's come back over here. You come over here. So you stay over there. Let's see here.
Water.
You gotta keep it all nice and clean. Take those away, right? We don't need to have them sitting on his face.
Still
All the ones that are open there. That was a good one. Those two that I poked in position. Just want to get those since I poked them. I might as well try to push them out first. No, they were duds. This one. Huh? I'm sorry. I like when they're ombre. You know, when they're like dark and then they get lighter.
I have a highlighted nice hairdo.
Mm-hmm. Let's get rid of these. You don't need these. There's just, you can see these. Yeah, these are not easy. You're right. Look, I can't squeeze them that well. Push this way. Come on.
glasses are falling
Oh,
off.
oh, they're foggy. Oh, they're foggy. They're falling off. You know, it's sometimes you know how people get frustrated when they're watching YouTube, but they don't understand. Sometimes they can't come out. You know, they're like, "Come on, just do it this way." See, these I have to be very gentle with. There's a whitehead under here. But if I poke them, maybe that'll help more. Maybe I don't need to. But I don't think those are them underneath. Let's turn your head a little bit more. This one's here. Still feel we didn't really clean this one up here. And then that's it. Do I say that all the time? That's it. Last bit. I say it like a million times. And I get sucked in. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Yeah, I think there's a lot in here.
I feel it.
They're under there. They're like all collected together. It's like if you just push sometimes in a general area. Ooh, those are good ones just now. Those two came out fast. Get the bunnies. There you go. Good. Good. It's getting so much cleaner already. Yeah, good. See, she learned another direction. Sometimes they're just sticky. You know, you don't want to let go.
Oh.
Then it came out. I was like, take me. Just take me. I give up. Are these your favorite kinds of extractions, you think? No, I think you like
I like
mix
the
of
big
them.
ones too.
Yeah. The ones that are best are when you do this and they just keep going. They're unexpected.
Yes.
That's when they're good. Or they come out the side. When you treat one and then 3 other ones come out from around you. Underneath there. Look at that thing. I might need to squeeze. I need to make that. Keep going. I think there's still something in there.
Other side. We do this forever.
Oh, look at that cute one. The ones that come out like little fireworks too. They're cute. Did you ever see my July 4th one?
Yes, of course.
I made that. I know. I made that like on the. That was for when I was fully. I was impressed with myself. I never put anything to music before. Good at it now. That Halloween one you put out was like while you were here.
Nice.
Like on the
We did
fly.
that on the plane.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I need to know your tricks. I still
Lot
use
of
iMovie. Yeah, I still use iMovie because I couldn't learn like Pro or whatever it was. What do you guys? Final Cut.
Final Cut Pro.
Yeah. I tried to learn it, but I didn't have the time or the energy.
It's clearing up so nice.
It is. It is. You look beautiful. Like a gorgeous. You know, like see all these? You can see this on his nose? There's nothing really here though. Oh, don't prove me wrong.
He has a
Oh,
pretty clear
yeah,
nose.
yeah, he's got little white ones. Oh, they're nice and clean, but they're there. Look. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go at this now. Uh-oh.
Hidden paradise.
Yes, this is a hidden paradise. Masked man's nose is a hidden paradise. Look. Thank you for your God's gift to Popaholics.
We adore you.
We do.
All across the globe.
Do you realize she came from from overseas, multiple time zones to come see you.
Was it 12 hours?
Yeah, how many? Is it 12 hours difference?
The flight is 10.
10 hours. But the flight, what time difference is it?
9.
9 hours. Okay, that's like pretty much upside down. That's the
Yeah.
problem with that. Yeah. So it is pushing against him a little bit. I don't know if you want to. Sometimes I have to be very careful with it. Some of these guys, I see them once right away, and I'm like, okay,
Go ahead.
I can't do it. You can't do it. You want one last little hurrah? I don't know if I can
say
find one.
goodbye?
Yeah, one
Okay.
last. Let's find one last good one for him. See if you can find one.
There she
Oh, that was a
goes.
good one. Still under there. Wow. Gorgeous. We took about 2.5 years off of you today. I do believe about 2.5. Beautiful. We love you.
Thank you for making my day.
Yes. Her whole